guys, welcome to Lina Love Tarot. This video is for Aquarius in regards to their love for the month of May 2017. Welcome to my new subscribers and welcome back to my returning subscribers. To begin with, I want to tell you about my sale for this month. So all readings via video will be $25. Duration is from 20 to 30 minutes. Also, for those of you who have requested one question readings with me, all one question readings will be $15 for the month of May. They will be uploaded in the form of a video reading per usual. Those will be $15 for the month of May. Also, guys, all readings via phone, same price. The price has not changed. Readings via phone are going to be $35 for 30 minutes. And I'm also offering audio readings for $25 for 20 minutes. All the information is going to be in the description box below, so you guys can just contact me if you guys have any questions or want to book a reading with me. Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe, because once I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will be giving away 10 free readings to 10 of my subscribers. So please don't forget to subscribe. If you guys want to keep in contact with me, you guys can follow me on Instagram. You will see it in my information box in my YouTube channel, as well as my link to my Facebook. So be sure to add me, guys. Just so that you guys know, for those of you who are new viewers, this is an intuitive tarot reading. I tell you a little bit about what I see, what I feel. Keep in mind, this is just a general reading. This is not pertaining to a particular person. So if it does not resonate, please watch your moon and or rising sign. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I already shuffled the decks off camera just because I like to save camera time. As you can see in front of me, I have the Mythic Tarot and the Witch Tarot deck right in front of the camera is what you guys are looking at. So just to get into the spreads, I just wanted to, before I get into that, I wanted to just say that this month is looking like a good month. A lot of love, a lot of prosper. I feel like a lot of the times this month, a lot of Aquarians are going to be getting the shock of their life. And when I say that, it's more one of those situations where I feel like Aquarians were expecting the worst. Expecting that things are not going to work out that you want them to work out. You know, or you feeling like things never worked out because it was your fault. Possibly, I feel like, sometimes you have to remember that things happen for a reason and everything happens in time. So I don't want to get too much into the reading yet, but it's one of those situations where I feel like the biggest message here is do some soul searching. There will be a lot of celebrating this month. I feel like going out, you know, for those of you who are single, mingle. Don't be surprised if you see someone you've dealt with prior in the past. Don't be surprised if someone you've dated you see at that party, or you see them at a club, or you get introduced again from a friend, or etc. So don't be shocked. I feel like this month is going to be one of those situations where you're not anticipating it, or you're anticipating the worst. In reality of it is, it's not going to be as bad as you think it is. Okay, so first and foremost, the reason why I always use two decks, you'll see in some of my readings that I do use two decks. One of the reasons I do that is because I feel like it gives me more clarification. So as you can see, there's a lot of similar cards in both of the spreads. Well, that's one of the reasons why I use two different decks, just because I want to see, is it something that is standing out? Is there something that you guys really need to intake for this month of May? Also, guys, stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing mid readings and then also possibly just general readings as well. So first and foremost, as you can see, like I was saying, there are several cards that are similar in both spreads. What I want to say here is that there is going to be a point where you're going to reconcile with someone. For those of you who are anticipating a reconciliation, I feel like maybe you were waiting. You weren't waiting for quite a bit of time, or possibly it could be one of those situations where you wanted to reconcile with this person. It never happened. So it's kind of like, I don't feel like you're anticipating it anymore. Maybe you were prior, but you kind of just like felt like, it's never going to happen, whatever. There is two people coming together and possibly reconciling. I feel like what happened here is one of those situations where maybe you could have met in the wrong time. You've dealt with this person in the past, because it shows me two people getting together and really wanting to discuss or exchange feelings, kind of like calling it truce. I feel like for this month, a lot of the energy is basically saying you're sorry. Realizing that sometimes things don't work out the way that you want them to. If it didn't work out the way you wanted to, you know, leave the past in the past. I feel like you're a new person, a new era. I feel like there was a birth for a lot of the Aquarians. Like, you've grown in regards to dealing with this person that you've, you know, this blast from the past, as everybody says. I never say that phrase, but a lot of the people refer to as blast from the past, like, you know, a lot of people from the past re-entering your life. I feel like it's going to happen probably like second, third week of May. But what I want to get here is summer's coming, it's blossoming, the new things, new beginnings. I feel like there's a new and improved you, and it wasn't your time. You didn't get your time to shine. Possibly they could have just automatically judged you, or, you know, you'll go to this gathering and there'll be people there that you did not speak to, or they just didn't give you the time of day. And I feel like in regards to this situation is for the month of May, is that you will get your time to shine. You will get your 5 minutes of fame. Reconciling. I feel like what happened here with this person is that there is love there. There is something there, but the thing is that both parties have to be willing to compromise. Both parties are going to have to say, hey, you know, I made a mistake. I didn't give you the chance that you deserved. I didn't give you, you know, the benefit of the doubt. I feel like what happened here is somebody could have got up, walked away. They stole something from you. May be materialistic, you know, mentally, emotionally. I feel like they could have just got up and walked away and didn't look back. And it's like you're anticipating, you know, are we going to see each other again? Are we going to talk to each other again? Which, follow your intuition, because I feel like another message I'm getting here is that intuition is very big for this month of May. Follow it, because I feel like you already know what's going to happen. A lot of the times, Aquarians, a lot of them can be psychic or have a very intuitive. So follow your intuition, because you already know the answers. You're just seeking guidance. You really don't need me to say it, because you already know. So if you have a sense of feeling where, you know, will it happen? Maybe it will. Don't anticipate the worst, because I feel like there could have been lies. It could have been betrayal. There's lies or slander. I feel like this is what you had in your past. Like, things didn't work out the way you wanted them to. But here goes the Queen of Swords, someone who has been, you know, through battle and willing to put up the fight. Okay, and I feel like that person from the past you guys could have dealt with could have been somebody of the same sign, like an Aquarians or anybody air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, so these are the last two cards of the spread, and it's telling me Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So I feel like you've dealt with somebody prior in the past who is ready to put a fight. Both parties have been hurt. So this person that might re-enter your life, I feel like you've been hurt and he's been hurt. So girl boy, or boy boy, girl girl, vice versa. Whatever way it works, both parties have been hurt. Both parties are putting up a fight. Both parties are strong. I feel like it has to do more with pride. Like, if you have not spoke to this person, or, you know, or come in contact with them, I think it's due to pride. I feel like this person has been hurt, and they're gonna put up a fight, you know what I mean? And so is this other person too. So it's like, instead of both of parties, things will not happen unless both parties are willing to. But I feel like this King of Swords, this person is more stubborn than this person. I feel like, you know, both parties are very strong, opinionated, and maybe that could be the reasons why you haven't got in contact with that person. I feel like communications are going to be restored. So you will be seeing somebody you've dealt with prior in the past. Maybe you guys clashed. Maybe you guys did not get along prior in the past. I feel like the time that you guys had of met, maybe it might not have been the perfect time to meet this person. Possibly what could have happened is that you guys weren't meant to meet this person at a particular time in your lives, or you had a lot of growing to do before you can actually, you know, come together and form a union. Now on this spread, as you can see, there is another King of Swords. The cards fell differently, but almost similar. And you got a Page of Swords, a Knight of Pentacles, a King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, which is another Seven of Swords. Also, you guys have a Two of Swords. And then the Fool, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands. So I feel like what's telling me here is that things that were unclear are going to be clear now. So the Knight of Cups, there might be a situation where you have a fire sign. There is a fire sign who might want to approach you, for those of you who are single. There's an offer of love coming your way, okay? And in regards to that, I feel like things will be more clear. Maybe if you've been hurt, you have been holding on to things that have happened prior in the past and are not giving anybody else a chance. I feel like what's happening here is you're not seeing things clearly. This King of Sword, because it came up again, I feel like this King of Sword can be selfish, possibly very type of person who can be, you know, cocky or overly confident. They could have got up and walked away without really saying, you know, they're sorry, or, you know, vice versa. Or that person who you think you weren't going to speak to, possibly you might come back and say you're sorry. Maybe you were anticipating it prior in the past, but not anymore. I also feel like the Two of Swords is telling me that two people are fighting against one. This guy and this girl in the Mythic Tarot deck, if you can see, it's a guy and a girl, and they have two swords in front of a person. So I feel like in order for you to move forward with this person in the past, those two swords need to be put down. So I feel like, you know what I feel like as I hold this? I feel like it's one of those situations where both parties can have feelings for each other, but both parties are ready to fight. Both parties have their sword up, so both parties are blocking their change, are blocking them moving forward. There is a new beginning coming your way. I feel like things that are unclear, you know, unclear for you, they will soon be clear. When the Seven of Cups is upright, it feels like there's a lot of illusions, you know, mixed feelings, mixed emotions. Things aren't clear. There's a lot of options. Since it's reversed, I feel like things are going to be more clear now. Like, I feel like there's going to be a wake-up call where one of the Aquarians are going to be like, you know what? I might be alone because I stopped myself from being in a relationship to wait for somebody. There's no longer any time to wait. I feel like if those of you who are anticipating a reconciliation with somebody who could have just got up and walked away, the moment that you make that decision to move forward and make amends, you know, forgive and forget. Maybe you won't be able to forget, but just forgive, because we all make mistakes. But that moment when you decide to say, hey, I'm not going to sit and give somebody power over me, or, you know, just give them power in general. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that when you sit there and you're angry towards a person, or you hate the person, or there's animosity against this person, you're really just feeding into negative energy. And who wants that negative energy? So when you do make a decision, wake up and smell the coffee and realize you are the one stopping yourself from being happy, I feel like all that unclutterness, that unclearness, that fogginess, all that will disappear. So I do see, for those of you who are single, there are love coming your way. Okay, there will be an offer of love. Maybe a fire sign will be approaching you. I feel like that fire sign that approaches you, who offers their love, maybe they're not as bad as you think they are. I feel like a lot of what's happening here is that a lot of Aquarians are like the Page of Swords. They're, you know, adventurous. They're looking for a good time. They're looking for what's, you know, what's going to satisfy them for the moment. And sometimes, I was just thinking this actually, sometimes it's crazy because things that we want, or we think that we want, we never really know if when we get them, if that's going to be exactly what we wanted. I was just thinking that a few minutes ago. It's crazy how you can want something so much and then you get it, and then you only so you can realize that this isn't exactly what you wanted. So, you know, you have to take it in day by day. Again, guys, hopefully you guys like the reading. Before I go, I totally forgot about the cards that fell out of the deck. So the Six of Swords fell out the deck. Maybe things weren't going good prior in the past, but for the month of May, it's good prosperity, longevity. Focus on the longevity of things. Also, moving forward from, you know, troubled things, troubled skies, you know, any sadness, any tears, depression, you know, any fogginess or, you know, confusion of some kind. Leave it all in the past. Follow your intuition, because that is a very big message. I feel like you've grown, and if and when you go to this party or you go to, you know, an event and you see somebody you've dealt with prior in the past, keep your head held high. Don't be so focused on saying, like, you know, it's gonna go bad. You know, I feel like a lot of Aquarians, what they do is they paint this picture in their head and they're expecting it to go that way. And really, you might be surprised, because it's gonna go way better than you think it is. Just so keep in mind that you've grown. You've grown as a person, and you're not the person that you used to be. And you might even, you know, enjoy it. You can make something of it. Things might work out with that person you've been anticipating or waiting to speak to, guys. So thank you guys for watching, guys. I will see you for the mid reading, and then also I will see you next month in June, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.